Welcome back to our episode. Ryan here with Chaos MMA, and today we have on the new OK MMA lightweight champion of the world, Losene the Black Panther Keita. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah. Thanks for coming on. What's the emotion levels like right now? You go out there, you get the belt. Like, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Uh, but I'm not that emotional. It's just another step to the goals.
Yeah, another step to your goal, and I'm sure that's amazing. And when you get this belt, where do you keep this belt? Like, you got this belt on you right now. You have it around you at all times, or you kind of keep it at home and everything.
Yeah, I don't like to walk around
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. And
Really, they were always with me.
always with you. Okay. And that's pretty cool. And now you said this was one of your goals. You go out there, you achieve your goal.
Yeah.
Was this one of like your first goals on the list before you even go to like other bigger promotions? Like I'm sure that's one of your other goals.
Yeah. For me, it's just to beat who they gave me. Beat the best guy. Like Ivan was one of the best guy in Europe. One of the big names in Europe. Beating that guy that easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of your opponent, did you feel like going all fight week going into this fight, like he was going to be one of your toughest opponents yet because he had the belt and he was in the way in your path?
No, for me, I knew I can beat him. Like they say, always start make the fight. Not
Yeah.
not because of his big name or because of something like that. So I knew I can beat him. So that's why I say I want that belt. That belt belong to me.
Yeah. You go out there, you beat him first round fashion. It's great, great seeing that. And let's speak of that fight, all fight week. How'd you think you were going to get this done? Like, when I have fighters on, sometimes they think about all week how they're going to get this fight done. Did you think going into this fight, you were finishing him in that first round?
Yeah, I know. To tell you the truth, I didn't. That was not even the game plan to finish him in the first round. The game plan was make him suffer in the first round and sweating a lot because he is a good grappler.
Yeah.
Uh, and we knew when I'm sweating, he can also make me. It will be more easier to defend the submissions. So yeah, the game plan was don't overthrow my punches. Just keep calm, keep working. Just yeah,
Yeah.
because we thought also sometimes I underestimate my punches.
Yeah.
So we thought he had a great chance. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you go out there, you land the shots to finish him. And is anything going through your mind in the octagon when you're finishing him? And like, what are you even thinking at that time?
Oh no! At that time, I was just happy. Like for me, it was not in my head. Like I beat so big opponent. For me, it was just another opponent who I beat. So yeah, for me, it was just like that. I was happy, and I wanted the next. I wanted to.
Yeah, I love that attitude. On to the next. You get the belt, you want to defend it, everything else, and you get this belt. Another win to the record. Like no one's beating you. It looks like right now. So, what do you feel is next for you? Do you want to defend this belt in this promotion, or do you think like another promotion, like the UFC or some other promotions are out there? Like, what do you feel is next for you?
Yeah, for me, if you're interested, I'm not gonna lie. It's always be the dream. You always like every fighter the dream of it. So yeah, why not? So if there are big promotion interested and the money is good, uh, that's that what I want. So yeah, for me now I'm good at Octagon. Uh, they treat me well. They do everything for me there. But they also know every fighter, the dream is fighting for UFC or Bellator or something like that. So it's no secret. It's no secret. So I'm not gonna say I want to stay in Octagon if UFC ask me. So yeah.
Yeah, and have you had any contact after this fight with any other organizations yet?
That I cannot say about that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
easy.
Well, I can't wait to see what's next for you. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of interest if you're putting on performances like this. I mean, who's not gonna be interested in you? And what have you been doing after the fight? How have you been enjoying yourself after a win like that?
Just eating, man. I just eat with my friends. Because when I was there, there's too much friends who went with me there. So I'm just giving them also a little bit time now because like They follow me to go to Czechia Republic. They follow me to go to Frankfurt. And after the fight, I cannot come home and just sit there. I don't give them notice. So now I'm just making a little bit time also for them. Also, I'm going to eat with them sometimes.
Yeah, and what is the go-to meal after a fight? What's your favorite meal after a fight like this?
Uh, I don't care. I like everything.
Okay.
Before the fight, I always like to eat Thai food.
Yeah.
The format like ramen because I'm a big fan of anime. And there is I don't know if you know a ramen ram. I don't know how to say it.
Is it like the ramen? Like is it the soup?
Ramen. Yeah,
Ramen.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like there is one character Naruto. He always eat that. So yeah, I always like to eat that before the fight.
Yeah, it seems very good. Can't go wrong with that. And I just wanted to ask you last two things here. Speaking of your coaches, everything else, how much would you credit them to like your success too? Being in the gym with you every day, showing you new things. Like how much success do you think your coaches have had with you?
Everything. This guy they put the time and the time in me. I have Trico, great coach, Steve, Eunice King. They're always by my side. Everything. So they also have a family, but they make time to come in the gym to train me. Like Eunice, he was Ramadan.
Yeah,
He eats all day. And that guy will still make time to come in the gym to train me. So he is there, always by my side.
yeah, that's great to have. I'm sure great coaches by your side, making your journey even better. I'm sure. And yeah, and speaking of last thing here, thanks again for the time, man. If you had to make like a bold prediction for yourself for the rest of 22, like what do you think those predictions would be? Like you think you go out there defend this belt? What do you think like a bold prediction for yourself for the rest of 2022?
I think I will be in the big stage, the biggest stage in the world. I think I will see that. I think I will be there, for sure.
What
Yeah.
do you think? What do you think about Dana White's contender series in like July, August?
Not that I could series, man. Not
Better
that.
than that? You just okay. Signing with the UFC, right?
Yeah, why not? Why that I could series?
I mean, I
Like
don't yeah.
I beat this guy Ivan Bushinger. Conor McGregor also earned his ticket.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor beat him like in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I do it even faster than Conor McGregor. So yeah.
I mean, if you're doing that, I mean, how is Dana White not going to want to make the call and sign you? I'm sure. Like, I'm sure he's going to come soon. I'm sure it is if it's not already. And thanks again for the time, man. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to thank any sponsors, shout out any social media, the floor is yours.
Oh, just shout out to you guys to interview me. So yeah,
Yeah. Thanks again for the time. I look forward to see what's next for you. And yeah, can't wait. Speak soon.
thank you.
Thanks, man. Peace out.